Hello, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Salo. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and of course, do make sure that you do share this video. So, ThembaBrolly from Big Brother Mzansi has been trending for a couple of days now. Now, just a few weeks ago, we saw one of his former friend and a former colleague who went on to Owamie's podcast to expose what he calls a very dangerous man. And he says that ThembaBrolly is actually a monster who is under the influence of drugs, you guys. Now, this guy went on to detail how he was beaten to a pulp because of Themba's involvement in drugs. Now, he also went on to detail how Themba beat up one of his ex-girlfriend to a pulp, you guys. He also talks about how Themba is a very dangerous man who police were looking for at the time, and he said that Utemba has run out of the country, and he was not out of the country but out of the place where he lived, and he is currently being looked um, is currently a wanted man. The police are looking for him. And at the time when he went to Owamie's podcast, he said to people, if you see this man, call the police as soon as possible because he is a very dangerous man. Now, ThembaBrolly did a live yesterday on TikTok detailing everything that actually transpired. And according to him, he is not at all an addict like a friend alleged, you guys. So let me not waste your time but quickly insert this video. But before I do that, of course, engage your thoughts with me in the comments section down below and subscribe if you haven't yet done so.
We say Ntwana, boy, you understand? So this nigga is thinking I'm belittling him like that's what he thought. So he came to me to uthi Ntwana kubani? Uthi Ntwana kubani? And obviously he's right in front of me. I cannot let him touch me. So we start fighting. I beat this nigga up. This nigga leaves. And then he comes back. Unfortunately, Nicey was in the lift. He was not part of the fight. And I'm not proud of the fight, really. I was not proud of the fact that Tulimele because Benilo. But I'm telling about to understand. He threw my stuff outside. I took my stuff, put my stuff in the Uber. Shoo, go. Ganti Elabantu Labo, they will come back for him. You understand? And then that's what went down. But I'm shy. Painfully, I'm even hurt. I even offered to pay some of the hospital things. And then he was like, now come back to you. I'll come back to you. How nice, call nicely. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Ganti, he's planning to go to a podcast. I have nothing against him. But just to make things clear, I did not fight Nice. I can't say his name. I did not fight him. He just went to the podcast to talk about me. I think talking about me was going to give the podcast more man. Like, okay, well, they got the viewing that they got. But you must think about this. My son watches YouTube. That's why, like, I'm not proud of that fight I had before, because my son is like YouTube. These things can be captured and put there. But you now deliberately knowing that I have 3 kids, their phones, these two, they will be watching TikTok, and then you be there saying their father is a beast. I don't understand it. I spoke and I called nicely. I had it. But it's fucked up that he went to the podcast, honestly. He was supposed to go to the police, and the podcast cannot arrest me, honestly. They cannot give him justice. The podcast cannot arrest the guys that they cannot find the guys that got him, because they don't know their faces. You understand? He's supposed to go to the police. They check the footage, and then they try to, because he's got footage. He's even told me he's got a footage of me beating up the other guy. I think Ilentuza cannot Lentuzo cannot play that thing. Yes, I did tattoo my thingy. Yeah, I do. I do have to. Yeah. So, so I don't get the point of going to the podcast and also podcast and chill. Uh, Obviously, they've been calling me before for interviews. I was not in the right state to go. So I finally got to a right mindset. And then I called Gugu and then I said, Gugu, I'm ready to come.